Hello there folks, this is Kuchenstein, and in today's episode we'll be talking about a place where you'll be spending a lot of time, and it's online, and it's called Bobby Ray's Guns and Things, a veritable gun emporium. You'll find pretty much everything you need to deck out your mercs here, so let's go through some of the things fast. In the gun section you have pistols, machine pistols, SMGs, rifles, sniper rifles, assault rifles, machine guns, shotguns, and heavy weapons such as bazookas, grenade rifles, grenade launchers, stuff like that. In the ammo section, you'll be buying the number one thing on your list most of the time, which is ammo for various guns and different kinds of specs. We have, let's find the, wait 1 second. So you've got like normal rounds, you have armor piercing rounds, you've got hollow points which do a lot of damage but don't get through armor that well. I don't even know what this is. It's a two-stage expansion design. Well, there's tons of ammo here. You're gonna have to go through it and see what best fits your purpose. Then you have the armor tab where you can find vests, leggings, and plates. In the plate tab you'll find plates that you can put inside your vest and leg pieces for extra protection, but they will wear you down, so keep that in mind as well. You've got the miscellaneous section where you'll find a ton of items for different things. Most notable are the consumable grenades, the med kits that you're going to be using to heal up your mercs during combat and after. During combat, use trauma packs and first aid kits. They're lighter, easier to carry around, and after combat use medical kits to heal up your injuries. It's a waste to use medical kits to heal mercenaries in combat, but if you got nothing else, it's better than dying. So then you have the kit tab where you'll find camouflage kits of woodland, desert, and urban warfare kind. You got locksmith kits, gun cleaning kits, toolkits. The small toolkits are brilliant because you can actually carry these around without much of a weight issue. You've got the face items where you find gas masks, radio sets to pick up on enemy movement easier. You've got night vision goggles that boost your vision during the night. You've got sun goggles that will do the same thing like night vision goggles but during daytime. Then you got the LB gear. Well, you'll be spending also a lot of time trying to min-max and finding the best setup for your mercenary. You can buy backpacks, ammo belts, vests that with different pockets, and some of them you can customize. You got leg rigs that go on the legs of the mercenaries, holsters, bunch of stuff. Also, you can find the much needed, in my opinion, wait 1 second, radio sets. Did I pass it? Did I? Well, radio sets like this one come in very handy, and in Aimnas they are a godsend. To prevent enemies from calling in reinforcements, you should have a radio operator sporting one of these puppies and jamming communications. Bear in mind, you won't be able to summon reinforcements if you're jamming communications, so it's a trade-off, I believe. The optics sections deal with scopes, sights, match sights, and anything you can think of that the mercenary looks through. Grip lamp deals with bipods, grips, stuff like that, and laser sights lasers you attach to your gun to make it more easy to aim it and more precise at up to mid range. The muzzle section deals with obviously muzzles. I recommend you put flash hiders on all your guns. It's the minimum you can do to prevent the enemies from spotting you faster than they normally would. Silencer are a must if you go for nighttime ops. It will prevent enemies from picking up your location. And the rest are, well, basically shotgun chokes and muzzles, different stuff like that. Nothing in stock right now. Basically, you just change the stock of the gun. I don't know if Aimnas has this kind of attachment. I'm not entirely sure. I don't recall. Then you have mag trig, well, section which will feature all kinds of adapters for your guns to change the ammo clip size and triggers to change the APs required, stuff like that. Other attachment includes one thing that's very important, which is a trigger group. These items, there's trigger group 2, 3, and 4. These affect how many bullets you can fire in burst fire. So keep that in mind. You can find them over here. It took me a while. Also other stuff like camo covers for your helmets, detonators, canteens, a lot of stuff. And the miscellaneous section, you'll find building stuff and all sort of other miscellaneous bulk shipments that you can purchase for a better deal, like 10 small canteens for $70. Whoop-de-doo. Well, there's one more section that is here present, which is the use tab, which features pretty much used equipment that you'll have to repair. Now, I generally don't recommend you do this unless you can make it work in your benefit, like finding usually there's 1 or 2 guns that are above the tier that you'll encounter in the game, or that are available in the other tabs, which might be an investment for you. You can buy it cheap, but it has to be a high percentage, so to speak. You don't want to buy a gun that's well, shit, and it's broken, and you, even if you fix it, you're not going to be able to shoot it accurately. So stay away from those. Try and get weapons that provide a meaningful improvement over your arsenal. Got a lot of stuff here. If it were me, I would probably invest in something that's not too damaged. This is a stopgap measure, so to speak. You're going to be sporting these guns until you can actually buy them brand new or find them with a much higher repair value. Other than that, some advice for new players is try and think before you purchase. The number one item you're going to be purchasing generally is ammo for your guns. In the beginning of the campaign, ammo is scarce, and you have some guns that sport some rarer ammo. Bobby Ray is pretty much the only place you can find it at. So number one on the choice list would be ammo, then med kits to heal up your mercenaries, repair kit to repair your items, maybe a locksmith kit to pick locks with your mechanic, and grenades in pretty much that order to deal with various situations. Actually, I'm going to feature a clip of such a situation just a bit later on. So focus on these 4 at the beginning. Then second tip is to try and think out a plan to your purchases. Don't go crazy buying everything you think you need but you end up not using. It will really hurt your campaign. Try and be very sparse with your acquisition, so to speak. Only go for obvious improvements, like having a mercenary that has a gun, switch to an SMG that is reliable, that is fits your need and has a, let's say, a common ammo type that you can find everywhere. That's a good idea. That's an improvement and that's an investment. But there's no point in just switching guns unless you're rolling in the dough and really have nothing better to spend it on. You have to keep in mind that you have to pay your mercenary salaries. You have to account for other things like modifications to your guns that you purchase and ammo and such. So it's not that easy. Let's say you're trying to buy a rifle. Now, if you buy a rifle and it doesn't already come equipped with a scope, or a bipod for him, if you're trying to use it as a quasi-sniper weapon, it's not going to do you much good. So always bear in mind that, okay, you're spending $800 for Arisaka Type 44, but then you're going to have to buy a scope for that weapon. Let's say a 3x scope. I don't know if this gun supports this type of scope, but you get the point. It's for example's sake. Then you're going to need a bipod. And already the price has gone up to $1,400, and that's not all. If you think you're done with just $1,400, you're wrong. If you're going to order, you're going to see that you're going to have to pay shipping costs, which range from $10, right, which adds $10 to each of your purchases, or almost to $1,500 to Overnight Express, which charges you heavily, and it's already out of the same ballpark. You're laughing now, but $100 can be the difference from getting your stuff in the next day or 2 days later, which is a thing you should factor into your plans, because if you need ammunition as fast as possible, and you are trying to buy too much, you're not going to be able to get it soon enough, and you might find yourself overrun or in a bad situation. So keep that in mind. Other than that, not much to say. Just try and plan out your acquisitions. Try and compare the guns to each other, to what you already have and what you're trying to equip on your mercenary. And I suggest you stay true to your mercenary's traits. For instance, if you have a sniper, like Dodie here, try and give her a sniper rifle. She's gonna excel at using sniper rifles. If you're having a machine gunner, give him an assault rifle or LMG, or even an SMG in some cases. All weapons are viable, but certain traits make mercenaries make better use of particular weapons, and particular weapons perform better in particular encounters. For instance, if I had a choice between an assault rifle and an SMG, generally I'd go with the assault rifle, but let's say I'm trying to clear out a building. In that case, I would much rather have an SMG, which is lighter, easier to fire, and I can have less equipment bogging my guy down. If you're trying to go for a stealthy night op, you're going to have as little stuff on your mercenary as possible, because it improves his odds of performing well. The more encumbered your mercenary is, the poorer his sneak will be, and the more noise he's going to make, and the more energy he's gonna consume while sneaking. So these are factors you gotta keep in mind. But I'm going to try and make videos for different scenarios and explain more stuff. For now, that's pretty much it. I'll leave you with a short clip about using grenades in a sticky situation to make a retreat. So till next time, stay safe and enjoy this amazing game. Alrighty, on the subject of using grenades, here we have a situation where my mark did a bit of scouting in the sector in Drassen, and I ran into a huge number of enemies. They've discovered me, and my only options right now are to try and get away from them and hopefully live to tell the tale, or see if I can cause some chaos with some grenades. I'll try and hug the wall, so... Okay.
Damn.
Let's hope for the best. Excellent. Now, as you can see, that one placed grenades took down a whole bunch of enemies. It was a mini grenade as well. I have smoke enabled after explosion, so that little smoke will provide me with hopefully enough of a line of sight break to make a beeline for this side of the compound, or I'll just scale the roof, drop down, and reach my other mercs, which have taken defensive positions over here. Still, this is the kind of stuff that you can get away with a well-timed explosion, so keep that in mind.